time to do another midnight live stream. Or late night, anyway. Got Lieutenant K behind me. He's either asleep or... Sorry, what?
Studying.
Sounds more like you're on Facebook looking up pirates.
No. Looking through different sources about pirates, yes. I would like to know more about sounds like you're on Facebook pirates. Blackbeard had suffered a total of 5 gunshot wounds and had been stabbed approximately 20 times before finally dying.
Yep. And when they decapitated, it was said that he,
His body swam around the ship 3 or 5 times.
Yep.
Blackbeard suffered a total of 5 gunshot wounds and had been stabbed approximately 20 times before finally dying.
Yep. And when they decapitated, it was said that he, Right now I'm sitting here sharing my live stream across the media so I can try and hopefully get somebody. But at any rate, it's time to play some Sith Lord. Right now. Because, you know, the dark side. Though it looks less like my Sith is
Welcome to Dromund Kaas, where freedom goes to die, and legends are forced on the galaxy.
Looks less like a Sith Lord and more like a wannabe football player from the old school days. Ooh, a quest. Nifty trick for any of our oh, that's not a quest, that's a heroic. Never mind. But I would say the nifty trick for those of you who like to play MMOs and stuff like that is, if you want to level fast, always pick up pretty much every single quest you can find. Doesn't even mean if the doesn't matter if the rewards aren't exactly great or anything like that, because if anything, you need the XP. XP is great for levels. I would be using a speeder, but apparently my all my old goodies don't work anymore. Oh, I got a new passive trait. Yay. Let's see. Payback. Reduces the cooldown of Unleash by 30 seconds and causes Unleash to heal you by 10% of your maximum health when used. Warmonger. Getting attacked reduces the active cooldown of Force Charge by 1 second. This effect cannot occur more than once every 1.5 seconds. Overwhelm. Ravage immobilize the target for 3 seconds. Unyielding. Deadly Reprisal. Taking on periodic effect. Area of effect damage generates 2 rage. This cannot. I'm gonna go with Warmonger. I like that better. That seems a little more useful to me. perhaps not to some other folks. Gundarks. Lots and lots of Gundarks. Which is funny because according to the old canon, Gundarks could only lived on Roman Kos. You know, and that actually does make me question or want to know just how much of the old history does or did Obi-Wan Kenobi and the group know back in the day.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, hopefully today, I think later on today, the Rollmaster will be joining us. Of course, when I say today, of course, it's like Wednesday, so. But I already have a new Let's Play Star Wars Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast already set up. Okay, Lieutenant K. He's sitting there showing me a meme of heavy traffic and...
Quote saying, I'm not saying Thanos was right, but I understand. Oh, you didn't want to share that whole pizza? There you go. You wanted a divorce? There you go. You killed both of them. No divorce.
Yeah.
Please use all products only as intended.
Ah! No! 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 Come back here, my health packs. I need you. It's nice and quiet.
I'm a city girl, but there's something about this place
By
that
the way,
rubs
you're
me
right.
wrong.
It's the thing to the fifth.
7 brutal, bloody murders. 7. And the killer is allowed to walk free. Decent, law-abiding citizens, loyal servants of the Emperor, are being slaughtered. And what do our security forces do? Nothing. I've seen the killer myself, but the authorities say I don't have enough proof. I demand justice.
Why are you yelling at me?
I apologize for raising my voice, my lord, but these murders cannot go unpunished. Not when the killer is so obvious. Several days ago, I spotted a bounty hunter following people seemingly at random, but pointing a strange device at them. The descriptions of the murder victims exactly match the people the hunter was following. He's behind these brutal killings, I know it.
Sounds like a stretch.
No, I know what I saw. I made no mistakes, I'm sure of it. I followed the killer this morning. Saw the filthy alien skulking into the Mandalorian enclave. Someone called him by name, Redigan. This bounty hunter must learn the Empire doesn't tolerate alien scum like him killing its citizens. He needs to be punished.
You are a powerful figure on the galactic stage. See, procure alone, and it must be ever.
Neat. Meep, 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 meep. I mean, there is one good thing about being such a small channel.
Enjoy your stay.
I don't have, even if Disney decides to copyright claim all the music on all of this stuff, it doesn't matter to me anyway. I'm not getting paid for it.
I've got a shuttle to catch. You mind getting out of my way?
Hi, Mr. Bounty Hunter. You forget your pitchfork and tail somewhere? Lieutenant K. Hey, check this
Fleeing
dude
the scene
out.
of your crimes, Rennigan.
Just my luck.
Oh,
10
that's
seconds
so-
later and I would have been off this blasted planet.
Wow.
You've been listening to right, sir. Great.
Is your nickname?
I didn't murder anybody. Just hired to tag some random citizens, that's all.
Yeah. Well, I'm the
We come
Sith.
from a world called Hellverse.
I'm the Sith. That guy? He's supposed to be some bounty hunter.
You didn't ask why you were hired to tag random people.
I got instructions, not explanations. Seemed harmless at the time. I had no idea my clients would kill those people. I was hired by a group of Sith to organize games for them. Didn't realize what that meant until bodies started piling up. When I confronted them, they laughed. Said Sith have a birthright to hunt lowlives. It's like a sport to them.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of what Sith do. I mean, it's kind of their. Sounds hardly
Rather face an
challenging.
armed and dangerous foe.
A battle without honor is no battle at all. Glad somebody still understands that. I'm in over my head and too many people are watching me now. So I can't even leave. I need help, and I'm willing to pay for it. You interested?
Sure, I'll make some money.
Tell me what I can do for you.
I just want this problem to go away. And I only see two ways for that to happen. Either get rid of the loudmouth pointing fingers at me, or end that sick game the Sith are playing.
I'll deal with the Sith.
I think your clients need to find a new hobby.
Works for me. I'll have a plan that'll get them so good, no one will have to worry about fallout. Take this hunter tag. Use it on Sith acolytes all around the city. The acolytes will become my clients' new targets. Don't worry. I'll make sure they survive. Come back when you're done, and I'll pay you.
Oh, this is gonna be funny.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
How to screw over other Sith. Oh wait, I'm a Sith apprentice. I don't care. It's kind of part of my job to screw over other Sith. Da, da, na, 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 na. Hey, how you doing? Nice weather, isn't it? Don't mind me. Well, you're a named character.
What they expected.
You're a named character. I can't tag you. Oh well. Return 13 tickets. Meanwhile, my master is sitting there waiting in his chamber going, when is this guy going to come back? Supposed to be here learning about the dark side, not doing random shite. I'm just earning credits, master. The dark side doesn't exactly pay the bills.
Enjoy your stay.
Or at least not for me yet, anyway.
Dark side does not give no fucks. Even for their own. But what if we want more than 2 to live? Kill him.
Oh no, the ancient Sith actually cared about each other to a degree.
One of the acolytes you tagged.
They would still stab each other in the back,
Attacking Sith
but
is
they had more loyalty than to do it in
Sith.
the open.
I sent the authorities an anonymous tip to watch the acolytes closely. When my clients jumped the ones you tagged, they were arrested and executed. Best work I've done in a long time.
Those murderers were not true Sith. They deserved death.
You won't hear me arguing. My loudmouth friend ought to shut up, now that the killers have been caught. That should make life easier. Here, take these credits. Couldn't have pulled this off without you. See you around, friend.
Because that is kind of the funniest thing, is like... Yes, the Sith would stab each other in the back. But only for very specific reasons. There were the, how should one say, lawful evil types. Sidious was just straight up chaotic evil. He didn't really care so much about order as he cared about his own personal plans. You know, I wonder if I'll ever encounter a player character called Darth Gates. Or is that the Emperor? Hello, Lord Barris.
Not a minute too soon. Your timing is impeccable.
Did it just get considerably colder?
I see you decided to keep the slave. I hope she amuses you. I trust you've been acquainting yourself with your new environs. Did my minion point you in the right direction?
He's a dutiful servant who lives to serve you.
A properly beaten down slave is the only trustworthy creature in the galaxy. Your responsibilities will mandate contact with my various minions. Meet my directives, and you may do as you will to anyone you encounter, adversary or ally.
I work best when unrestrained.
A lightsaber can only achieve so much, apprentice. The most powerful weapon in a Sith Master's arsenal is information. I have painstakingly built a vast network of spies and operatives embedded throughout the Sith, Republic, and Jedi alike. I have fingers, eyes, and ears everywhere.
The Jedi?
You've successfully infiltrated the Jedi Order.
Yes, my operatives are completely undetected. and I wish to keep it that way. I track our enemies.
Ooh, Darth Ferris has even got
influencing them
spies in the
within,
Jedi.
waiting to strike. You're my
Sneaky
enforcer,
Sithy mother
employed
hover,
to
didn't he?
protect my interests, intimidate my rivals, and destroy my enemies. It's time for your tenure to begin.
A military starship is touching down at the Kos City cargo port, delivering a vitally important prisoner to me.
You will meet Commander Langland at Docking Bay 12 and make sure he and his men successfully offload this prisoner.
If
Could
you're
there be
sending me,
entanglements?
You must be expecting trouble.
We must always assume that we are being plotted against, especially when the stakes are high.
The importance of this prisoner cannot be overstated. Go to the cargo port now and stay sharp.
You are dismissed.
Yes, my lord. As you will.
You're good to go.
Sith.
The Force is a weapon. I will show you how to wield it. Show no mercy.
Because being dark side is awesome. I've said it in one live stream and I'll say it again. When you're a kid, you dream of being a Jedi, but then you grow up and you realize you are definitely Sith. Because let's face it, the only thing that can actually follow the Jedi code as it's written is a droid. Which is kind of ironic considering that droids can't use the Force because they're not living things.
Actually, there was one that was kind of mixed
Destination.
up.
Enjoy your
I
stay.
remember the name.
I'm sure the Rollmaster probably know the name of it. That's actually probably one of the things that'll really go well with the video for Thursday, is because it'll be the one time the Rollmaster and I can sit here and yammer on about Star Wars, and no one will tell us to shut up. As I said this before in the previous live stream, that when it comes to the Rollmaster and myself during our role-playing sessions on Wednesdays, where we go to our favorite game store, Game Masters Guild, which is located here in Crestview, Florida. If you guys ever want to find any place that, if by chance you're inside Crestview, Florida,
Or want manga or comics.
huh?
Or want manga or comics, or just a small card game or something.
Yeah, they got it.
Either that, or you can spend all your time talking and learning how to really play card games.
Mm-hmm.
But not everybody is merciful there.
Oh yeah. Well, it's also because we have a lot of tournament players in the Game Masters Guild. But they're all usually very friendly, and they usually do try and help you learn how to play the
let's
game.
hurry up and get this hunk of carbonite to its owner.
Captain Olivius. Boo.
I didn't see you enter. Lord Barris didn't need to send a welcoming party.
I'm here to make sure you do your job.
I hardly think that's necessary. My men and I have performed much more dangerous duties for Lord Barris.
I snuck up on you unnoticed.
This is friendly territory. Surely we're safe here.
Sith interests are complicated.
Yes, my lord. Whatever you say. Let's get this oversized block of ice to your master.
Merc's inbound.
Not so fast. My master ordered that block of ice. So step away from the Carbonite Man and no one ends up in a grave. Your master is going to be disappointed.
Perhaps I didn't make myself plainly clear. I'm here to relieve you of your burden. Whether that includes your own lives as well is up to you.
Looky. If it ain't Slestak, your master be wanting the foe's man too, huh? Too bad for you. It mine.
Friends of
You
yours?
two know each other.
To know Tumar is to hate Tumar.
That go true for you too, Slestak. If you don't flee, this be like killing 2 stones with 1 bird.
I'm such a fool. I'll never doubt Lord Barris again. What do we do?
We kill
them all.
I know you're Sith, stranger, but I think your bravado is ill-advised.
He got ideas, Slestak. How about we play Wishbone with the talker? Bigger half get the spoils.
A truce, then. You stood a chance against one set of us Sith, but even a master Force user can't beat these odds.
You killed him.
I beg to differ.
Roll the dice, then. Attack!
Time for killing, boys!
I'm going to haunt you.
What was that about, even a Master Sith can't beat these odds? And what are you cowering in the corner for?
Hey.
Maybe you can
In
hold them
their
off
defense,
while my men and I make a
everybody
run for it and
always
deliver the prisoner
says
to Lord
they're
Barris.
better than this until shit happens.
I'm talking about our guys. The lieutenant, the commander, or whatever his hell his name is, supposed to be fighting by our side, sitting there hiding in the corner, holding his head. Coward! Psh. Stab! You have earned execution by the Sith.
Leave the fighting for real fighters.
Come on, man! Double time!
Huh?
I said maybe it's futuristic Antifa, but it never is. I'm here to fight.
Can we try and keep politics off my channel, please? No, it's politics, dude. Politics is any kind of topic or subject that deals with political climate, not just politicians.
Yeah, nowadays the things people talk about is slowly become more and more.
Yeah, and I'm trying not to get my baby channel murdered because of somebody's.
That's not many. Joke's on them. You get views if they look at your video. I don't like his video. Well, too bad you're viewing it. Eat it. I'm sure they do the same thing with Josh.
They do, to some extent. They do.
Nah, don't worry about people say.
But you just said his real name too.
I thought that's the name you said. My
Roll Master.
No, the one that comes over here that helps you with your channel. I thought you called his name. Josh, on the channel before.
No.
That's the first time I heard you say Roll Master. I didn't know he'd do a D&D now. Not the one from GMG.
Mm-hmm. Can you grab me another Dr. Thunder? I know it's your sodas, but I require caffeine. Ooh, a cold one. Oh, what is this? Do I have my own? Well, if there's a will, there's a way.
Always. You opened it backwards.
I tried to open it this way, but as you can see, it's pretty dented up.
Well, that's why they were on sale for $184. Like picking them up, the thing was like sticky and shit. I'm just like,
That's okay. It's not uncommon for us to say the real names of our friends on this channel anyway.
I mean, how many times we've done it?
Introduction to Strongholds.
Introduction to Strongholds. How to make them actually strong, actual strongholds. Seal the door when you go in. From the inside, though. That way you can hunt so you want to leave. And maybe put C4, not in the top, in the ceiling, so you can cave yourself in, but around the bottom. Or nail bombs, because they technically can't go through concrete, but they can.
The question is, like, I have the stronghold, but how do I decorate?
A lot of money.
Well, that's for additional rooms, but it's like, it gave me free,
Why do you have a stronghold?
It was something new that they put in the game, and I went ahead and got one. But it's also the point of, now it's like, okay, gave me a bunch of furniture. How do I, use it? I have new mail, it says. Oh, edit mode. Okay. Now it's making sense. Kind of. Ah. Yes. Place desk here.
No, drop it on here. Friendly.
Actually, let's pick that up. Ah, my evil fortress is starting to look evil. I like it. And we'll hide the hooks. And that's it for now. Return to Drobenkos. I'm gonna get a lot of money. No, you won't, because I don't have a lot of people that view me. Legacy vendor.
Won't find a better bargain.
Inquisitors.
Come back
Doesn't have
anytime.
anything.
I've got the best hardware and the best prices. Good hunting.
Destination?
Destination? The dark side. That's the only thing we do is go to the dark side. You don't know the power of the dark side. I don't know, Dad turned you into crispy bacon in a power suit.
Wow, nice lights. Walk in here, you get an instant headache.
Franklin informed me of the ambush at the cargo port. Apparently there are more eyes on us than even I thought.
I have felt a disturbance in the Force. It leaves doom imprinted on my dreams. A grave and mysterious threat that could bring down my entire power base. This frozen man is a top Republic agent captured while investigating my most deeply embedded spy on Nar Shaddaa. One of my invisibles. The Force grants me a vision of doom. And immediately, my untraceable spy, who has left no footprints, no trail, is almost exposed. It makes me furious.
But of course.
It could just be a coincidence, Master.
It is not coincidence. I can feel it. I must learn what tipped off the Republic agent. He is the key to uncovering the nature of this threat.
Now, while I thaw the prisoner and painfully siphon every morsel of information I can from him, I have some concerns that require your special talents.
Oh, can't I see
I'd
your
like
work,
to stay and
Master?
watch the torture, my lord.
Yuck. Please, no.
You can watch me torture the next prisoner.
Go to the Imperial post in the jungles outside the
It's like,
city.
you can watch me torture the next person. I'm grateful my student wishes to learn.
It'll be done before you know it.
I must tend to the torturing of this miserable Republic agent.
Waste no time. I have more for you to do once this is complete. You are dismissed.
Yes, my lord.
The Force is a weapon. I will show you how to wield it. Show no mercy.
Funny thing is, I'm like 18 already. on levels. This is my XP boost.
Destination. Enjoy your stay.
Welcome to the dark side. I keep saying that. It's also because it's really fun to say. So easy when you're evil. Yes, I know, I just butchered one of... Voltaire's songs. For some reason, his name was escaping me for like 5 seconds going... I really like this guy's music, and I really, really, really don't want to screw up his name. Damn it! Why can't I remember what his name is? For some reason, I kept thinking it was Solitaire, but it's like... Why? Like, I know that's not his name.
Towers ought to be towering. I approve.
Hello, weird dino hybrid thing. Looks like somebody tried to crossbreed a Triceratops with a gorilla. Actually, that's exactly what it looks like. A crossbreed between gorillas and Triceratops. Hello, Lord Drow.
Exactly as reported. A Degree 6 revolt, population equivalent to the Duros uprising on Zilior. Subjects occupy a moderate radius of jungle. Good. Good. Welcome, apprentice. Your timing couldn't be better. I am Lord Drow. When the Empire encounters resistance on its conquered worlds, they call me. I'm here to end the slave uprising on Drummond Cass.
Welcome to the Imperial capital, my lord.
That's the right tone of obedience. You'll be an excellent asset here. Situation is this. A Sith Lord was constructing a colossal statue of himself in the jungle. His slaves revolted and armed themselves. The Colossus
because of course
unfinished and well-armed slaves now control the jungle. An embarrassment for the Empire, but an opportunity for me.
Yes,
I don't appreciate dramatic pauses.
Excited? Good. This is a chance to refine the Empire's methods of suppressing rebellion. I'm testing a toxic weapon, a poison called Quell. Its victims experience a prolonged state of agonizing pain before finally dying. The victims' allies are so horrified by Quell's effects they lose their wills to resist. At least that's what I intend to prove.
That sounds worthwhile.
Yes. Cowing the masses is a complex art. It requires a great deal of fine-tuning. I need someone to introduce a controlled amount of Quell into the slaves' water supplies so that I can determine the proper dosage. Work is dangerous, there will be armed slaves everywhere, but your success will be well rewarded. What do you say?
I'll help,
I
but not
prefer
good.
to deal death more directly to my opponents.
My methods extend well beyond the lightsaber's reach, my friend. Expand your horizons. My assistant, Sergeant Slerin, will recommend the correct dosage of Quell and give you a supply. See him at the research tent.
Well, isn't that a type of bird?
If I know Lord Drow's tastes, which unfortunately I do, he sent you for the Quell toxin.
I'm helping him put down the slave revolt.
Do you truly understand what he's asked you to do? What if I told you this experiment is pointless? That past studies have shown increased suffering has no impact on the speed of surrender? This has nothing to do with accelerating the end of a rebellion. Lord Drow simply takes perverse thrill in gratuitous suffering.
Does he know
I'm sure
that?
Lord Drow wouldn't appreciate these comments.
Don't get me wrong, Lord Drow is very good at what he does, but he lets his personal bents impede our efficiency. I want this assignment over with. The faster this rebellion ends, the faster I'll be reassigned to more important work. Serving Lord Drow's bloodlust has stunted my career. If not for his inefficiency, I'd be a captain by now.
How very unfortunate.
I'm not looking for sympathy, I'm looking for an ally. Lord Drow's dosage of Quell toxin will have slaves writhing in agony for pointless weeks, during which this area will remain volatile. I've prepared a dose that will kill the slaves efficiently, which is better for the Empire and for me. Will you deliver my dosage instead?
Let's end this revolt efficiently and kill off these renegades.
Wonderful. It's the right thing for everyone. Well, almost everyone. I'll give you a maximum dose of Quell toxin. Inject it into the slave camp's water filtration systems and see Lord Drow afterward.
Make them writhe through weeks? Or be more effective? I mean, if I'm gonna be a bad guy, I'm gonna be at least a little bit nice about it, and I'm not gonna make you suffer for weeks. I will kill you in mass numbers, but I'm going to have at least enough decency to do it, like, quickly. What was that, Lieutenant K?
A very large
I thought you were laughing. Huh?
That would be a painful way, or at least a very annoying way to laugh.
I was saying that because I thought you might have been laughing because I was saying I might be evil and wipe you out, but at least I'll do it quickly, rather than make you be in pain.
See, they're not evil, they're just...
Well, I mean, the Sith Lord that sent me to put this toxin into their water supply wanted me to put the dosage where they'd be in pain for like weeks before dying. The soldier is like, look, dude, let's be more efficient about this and just kill them off. Stop wasting our time on stupid crap. Go kill the rebelling slaves, but do it like faster. I don't want to standing here for a week while these guys are still trying to kill us. Which is actually pretty smart, come to think of it. I mean, that actually was one of the main flaws of the Sith thinking to a degree, because their whole idea was that fear in of itself would keep people in line. However, hate? Rebels or what?
Rebels.
Yeah.
Not just speaking on a Star Wars manner either.
Yeah, that's
like
the truth.
Basic.
Yeah. That's why Machiavelli actually said in his book The Prince that the prince must appear benevolent in all things. Even if what he is doing is totally evil, he must at least appear as though he is doing it out of a benevolent
He has to say the reason behind his intention.
Yeah.
To drop the bomb, we didn't say, well, we felt like killing people. It was more of, well, we want to get this war done. We're tired.
Well, that, and supposedly when they did numbers, it would actually cost more lives trying to take Japan by force as opposed to trying to actually just drop bombs, which that is a hotly debated topic. Well, I mean, the nuclear bomb was a whole new thing back then too. Nobody ever knew what a nuke was. So, I mean, that's part which played partially into it, but it also didn't help that the military was so hard-nosed into their old chauvinistic ways of warrior spirit of not wanting to relent, which in a sense was kind of corrupted to some degree because, well, the Japanese warrior spirit was not to relent. It was also not to be stupid and try and face off against a superior opponent.
So the Japanese have had many one last stands while holding sticks. We were obviously a little more overpowering. But that is humanity.
Yeah. Of course, there has been some debate that it might have been a bit of some kind of fear tactic against the minorities and other things, but who knows? The thing about World War II is with modern politicizing, it kind of makes it rough to try and see exactly what's going on.
My lord? Look at them out there. They're like animals. Hundreds of slaves with no one to command them and without a thought in their minds as to what to do with their freedom. Like I said, the slaves are animals. But we've noticed strange behavior in the pack. And my superiors want to know more. Some of the slaves are killing each other.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if they're mad or hungry, desperate, or if there's a faction of slaves who've turned on the rest.
I can see how a slave civil war would prove useful.
Exactly what the higher-ups are saying.
Mm-hmm.
That the killers could potentially be manipulated. We know that the killings are ritualistic. The murderous slaves come in the night, stab their foes and paint themselves in blood. In the act and take them down. Maybe you could find a clue to their motives.
Slaves will give up their knowledge to me.
Look for any slave who's turned on his peers. With luck, he'll lead us to answers.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, my lord, right? Not sure about my propers with you folks.
Seeing as how you're already killing slaves and causing a fuss, how'd you like to make a pile of credits?
I'm listening.
I have a few moments I can spare.
So Darth Vowron is on the Dark Council, and his apprentice Lord Ket wants to advance, so he starts building a giant statue to his master. But Lord Ket doesn't want his master to know, so he brings in slaves from off-world. Slaves rebel, and we get this mess.
The slave rebellion I'm familiar with, though I didn't know the specifics.
Here's where it gets complicated.
Lord Ket wants to save face, but secretly. He calls in me and my mercs. By the time we get here, the slaves have captured some giant industrial drills, and they're getting ready to bring down the whole giant statue. Our best team goes in with explosives to blow up the drills. Slaves kill every last one. Got a pile of credits for anyone who grabs those explosives, hooks them to a giant drill, then fights off slaves until the explosives detonate.
Sounds good to me.
Commander Prince at your service, my lord. Lord Barris informed me you'd be paying us a visit. I'm prepared to offer full assistance.
You ready for me,
travels
huh?
Fast.
Lord Barris is nothing if not efficient. Let me follow his lead and bring you up to speed.
There's been much unrest in these parts recently, my lord. Capped off by a violent slave revolt that has the surrounding jungles overrun with armed slaves.
Mm-hmm. Are you ill-equipped?
You can't deal with upstart slaves.
Slaves have been giving the forces sent to deal with them fits. I'm not part of that duty, my lord. What no one knows is that Lord Barris orchestrated the insurgents to disrupt one of his rivals, and he wants his involvement kept secret. Now the slave captains are threatening to expose Barris' involvement unless they receive more potent weapons.
So it's
Slaves,
Barris
they're
doing...
never satisfied.
I'd just be happy if you took the stupid shock collar off.
I'll take it under advisement.
I see you know how to handle slaves, my lord. You'd think they know better than to blackmail a Sith Lord. Lord Barris wants you to kill enough of the blackmailing slave captains to make the others lose their resolve.
Just tell me where to go.
Slaves are scattered throughout the area, but the captains tend to congregate near the unfinished Colossus. I'll wait here for your return.
So the slave rebellion is actually the work of our master.
Sit here and wait, don't you think?
Take it up with the commander. I'm sure he'd appreciate the constructive criticism.
No, I think I'll let him live in shame.
Is Vivette turning dark and evil? Good, good. Let the hate flow through you. Hello, fellas. Dark Sith Apprentice coming through. You're probably mad.
I understand why it didn't work. I was meticulous with my measurements. Those slaves must be more fragile than I thought. The Quellu put in their water supplies, killing them outright.
It pains me to hear that.
It's simply infuriating. All that careful planning for nothing. All my research is now useless. Oh well. You did as I asked, and your payment was not contingent on the results. Here, take your credits and go. I have a great deal of thinking to do.
Very good, Lord. It's a nice quiet night. So much to do. And I hope everybody's enjoying their night as they're watching me, or perhaps not. Thank you. Yep, I had actually been playing a little bit of a... Thanks more, Leslie, than you... Ah, I'm unfair! Ooh, and we have a new light. Nice. Let's see. What we got? Right. Search sleeve cultists for clues. Got it! I am Sith. Real Sith. Yeah, it's definitely one of those nice late night streams. Oh, time to see what this does.
You are not the initiate. You are Sith. You honor us with your presence, mighty lord. Welcome to our prison.
Who are you?
What is this? Are you the one behind the killings?
I am Traka Unvor, leader of the Unchained. I am master of my hatred. When the other slaves broke free, I laughed. Like you, I knew their escape was a delusion. For only Sith possess true freedom.
Some elaboration is required.
I know the Sith code. Freedom comes through power, through victory. I saw a chance to prove myself. I culled weak from strong. I began to kill and to teach. I showed slaves freedom through bloodshed. Now my followers and I are the masters here. And soon, we will become Sith ourselves.
You may have potential, but are you strong in the Force?
My strength is in my fists. But the Force has guided me here. And it has guided you. Now you can spread word of us to the Empire. Your strength is great. With your approval, we shall serve. Carry our message of allegiance to your masters, and we will become the new face of the Empire. We will be champions of the dark side.
You're nothing but a murderer. What you're doing is disgusting.
My lord, how can you say this? All we've done, the blood we've spilled, it has all been for you. Tell us then, how else may we achieve true strength and respect of the Sith?
I'm not the one to teach you, but learn the Sith ways before fighting.
We believed. I believed. I will spread your message to the others. We will do as you say.
Learn, don't kill. How is this level 13 Sith sorcerer just standing there right in front of a bunch of enemies not getting attacked? Fools. For Darth Barris. Good. Washing the dirt. So how do I get down there then?
It's good to see you back. I knew those slaves couldn't hold their own against you. I take it you managed to track down one of the murderers. What's their story? Can we use them?
They were crazy. They thought they were Sith.
What? The arrogance! We'll make sure their delusional heresies don't spread. I talked to my superiors while you were gone, and they agreed to compensate you for your work. So, here. More credits than I make in a week. I'd ask you to stick around in case the slaves cause more trouble, but I suppose you have other responsibilities.
It would have been nice to put an end to this rebellion.
We'll find another way to put those animals down. If the uprising gets out of control, one quick orbital strike will always solve it. Good luck to you then, and thank you again.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
There we go. Again, how do I get down to the lower level here? Ah, I see the elevator. Okay. Fools.
You're good to go.
One does not betray the Sith. Only we get to betray you.
Took some work.
Seriously, Bennett?
Thought I was a goner.
Seriously, Vivette? Seriously? Oh wow, you guys really are determined, aren't you? Wow, this Tubby can actually fight. Come on, Tubby. Be sure he's not force sensitive.
galactic show. That drill just lit up the night. Here's the credits, as promised.
Whoop whoop. Haha. See, that's why you also do heroic missions on this stuff. You can get the better gear. The better your gear, the better you get.
Scare me?
Huh. It's always good to have a good few friends sitting in the chat and saying hello. Now then, I have one more slave captain to kill. Here, slavey, slavey, slavey. Part of me feels so wrong in saying this, but hey. Welcome to the dark side. This isn't the fluffy bunnies and sunshine side. Rebel slave coordinator. Alright. I'm staying out of that. Fool. You cannot face a Sith. Because, you know, something dark side. Do it. Play it again. Ah, Palpatine, you're so evil, but we all love you.
Ah, my lord, you've returned. I take it many slave captains have died this day.
Indeed.
They won't be bothering Lord Barris anymore.
I shudder to imagine their fate. I must stay, my lord. It's been inspiring watching you work.
You've been very helpful, Commander.
Thank you, Lord. I'm pleased to hear that. I'll inform Lord Barris that the situation has been handled.
Yes, you do that. Sith can be trusted, or can they? They can be trusted to stab you in the back. It's good to see that everything's working well, at least. Yes, Lieutenant K.
Jedi decides to bomb the entire planet.
Huh?
The Jedi decide to bomb the entire planet as you run. Hey, is that person a Sith? I don't know, but I don't want to find out. Bomb it anyways. It's ironically, a lot happened during Vietnam.
But Star Wars has nothing to do with Vietnam.
No, but I'm saying, running off from the joke, I guess. A lot of times, people in helicopters or Apaches would shoot a few people in the fields. Some were goops, some were... Let's just say the only thing they brought home was rice. Except the day they got shot. I wonder if the rice turned red. Would it be the same?
You are just determined to get my channel demonetized, aren't you?
Hey, I guarantee that's what the Sith would do. Like, where'd this red rice come from? I don't know, but it's not the same rule as yellow snow.
Enjoy your stay.
Actually, dear God. Never mind, don't eat the red rice. Don't eat the red rice. Don't trust it. It could have been the wife. Not everybody has to die to believe.
I don't know. Would a Sith waifu be bad?
If you think women on their period is bad here, imagine a Sith woman choking while electrocuting you at the same time. Go get me my fucking chocolate!
I would if you would let go.
I can't if I'm not dead, dear. Throws you out the window. Tough night, man. Yeah. Sith wife. It's that time of the month. Oh, you poor bastard. Did you get your lightsaber proof vest? No, I make sure I hide them when it's this time of the month. Honey, I found a lightsaber! And she's gonna cut off my dick when I get back. Hey. And that, my dude, is Anakin. Jokes on everybody.
What you
and
do.
his mom actually was a Sith.
Break my bones, burn my flesh.
Later on.
I'll tell you nothing.
I will not be denied.
I love Darth Varys when he's doing like he's like wibbly wobbly wibbly wobbly wobbly.
Spare yourself. You shouldn't have to see this.
Ah, apprentice, you've returned. Commander Pritch confirmed that the slaves have been silenced. Good. I'm still trying to extract the information I crave from this Republic agent. He's much more resilient than anticipated.
I'm interested in helping.
All I require is time. Just leave me to my work.
I have another important task for you. It involves a renegade Sith Lord named Gratham, a particularly bothersome thorn in my side.
Meet with my apprentice, Drykel Ball. He's my covert operative in Gratham's compound. Ball claims to have made a key discovery.
I thought I might be your only apprentice. That makes Baal my rival.
Try to tolerate him long enough to get the details and conclude your business there. Gratham's presence is useful to me, so I don't want him killed, just crippled. Find out what Ball has discovered and do exactly as he instructs.
Is your other apprentice above me in the pecking order?
I'm sure he views himself as your better. but he has merely been here longer. Oh, then, Republic wretch, where were we? Oh, yes.
Unlimited power! That's actually one of the good things too, because getting heroic items actually makes your character have gear that's way better than what he can normally get. Is it wrong that I take joy and pleasure in watching Barriss work? I mean, I know he's a Sith Lord, but is it truly wrong? Playing the Sith has certainly made me question a few things in my life. Na 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 na.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
Don't forget, everyone, something dark side. I'm sorry, I just don't have much in the way of quibs. Sounds almost like something's burning. Oh well, anyway guys, I'm going to end the live stream for now. Hope to see you guys today and tomorrow for some more Let's Plays, live streams, who knows. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you all later. Bye!